Everyone, and welcome back. So it's Monday, it is time for Reacts, and of course we're doing some more Geoguessr, but this time we're with Jack Sucks at Geography, where he's looking back at different places from throughout his life, so his childhood home and different things like that. Gonna have a look in, see if I can actually figure out where some of it is as well, but I don't know. Obviously he lived in Australia for a little bit, so I don't know if there's maybe something over there, but also if you've seen the thumbnail, if you looked at a little bit of the thumbnail, you may have had a little bit of a guess of just the very first bit of this video, where some people may recognise my voice from a Jack Sucks at Life video that came out the other day. And this was somewhat unexpected. So I am going to do the normal reacts to Jack's childhood and his life and everything for Geoguessr, because obviously we do Geoguessr. But I'm wondering if some of you are now starting to realise where else you've heard my voice, and where Jack somewhat unexpectedly didn't expect my voice. First, we'll do 30 seconds of a Jack Sucks at Life video, and then we'll go into Geoguessr. Let's get into it.
Yes! 5th of December 2024, 139,000 subscribers, Tiny Tail Territory. Welcome to Tiny Tail Territory, a fun and friendly YouTube channel created for with story. Here we go.
That's been corrected now.
This looks like my kind of thing. Prince Eldra's Royal Adventure. This is going to be an epic.
Hey everyone, and welcome
I was
back.
not expecting that voice. Lily and Max's
Hey everyone, and welcome back.
epic beach day adventure, fun in the sun. Well, that sounds delightful.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Storytime. Today, I want to tell you about Lily and Max's amazing
Epic beach day adventure? Yeah.
Obviously. Lily and Max woke up.
Where did they go?
Early.
Did they decide to
well,
go to the beach? Yeah,
I mean,
they did.
They quickly dressed, packed their beach bags.
Yep, you need your beach bag if you're going to the beach.
The sun was shining.
I don't want to spoil this. Actually, I do. Let's see them at the beach. Oh, look at them enjoying the sunset. That's so lovely, isn't it? What's that, though? It's like...
Yeah, I don't know. I should have done some editing and maybe got rid of that. But there we go.
a snowman duck melting in the water. Okay, back to...
Yeah, the snowman duck melting in the water. Yeah, that's right. That's me. Tiny Tail Territory is one of my channels. It used to be something completely different. And then a couple of years ago, I changed it over to doing kids channels because, as you may know on here, I started writing kids books. And, you know, I thought an easy outlet would be to do these like 2-minute, they're actually longer now, but like short videos just telling a silly little story about people going to the beach, or, you know, a princess that's magical and she meets a new prince, or she discovers she has power. So I've been doing them a lot as well. So yes, Tiny Tail Territory is me, if you hadn't guessed it. Now, his original, when Jack clicked on me originally and said he didn't expect the voice, yes, that's because I just went with, hey everyone and welcome back, which is how I address this as well. On the second video, you may have noticed, hey everyone and welcome back to Storytime. I changed my voice a little bit, purely because it was softer and I thought it would come across better. And I do tend to do a lot of voices. There's, you know, I do the voices of monsters. Hello. I do monster voices and just kind of, you know, the princess. Please, you must save us. Please go into the woods and save us. And I'll do silly little voices all the way through like that. Just off the cuff, basically, as I'm doing it. Some people, I think, I did get one comment of, ooh, AI slop. Well, thanks very much for that. But the images are AI, the voice is me, the story is me, everything else, it is literally just the actual images themselves. And the reason for that, if anybody hasn't noticed, animation, really expensive to make. So I don't really make anything off that channel. So to get an animator, like to get an animator to come in and do those videos, they're generally 2-minute videos, which means, you know, you don't get much watch time or anything like that. But to get animation for that is incredibly expensive. So I'm not I haven't got Jack's money. I can't afford to just throw that away. So I use AI to create the images and then have them go into each other. I create about 10 images and then just go through for about 2 minutes. So they're on there for about 20 seconds each. The Tiny Tales Territory logo and the banner, although have similar vibe of that, I paid for someone to create. Now, I don't know if they used AI for it, but I actually paid someone to create the logo and to create the banner separately. So that wasn't me using AI at all. Didn't do that for that. Even the words that are put on there is a mix of getting it into one of those things to put the things up, and then I go through everything to make sure that it's getting my accent, to make sure it's getting the English spelling of things. But yeah, it's not all AI. I know a lot of people seem to hear my voice. I've said this before, hear my voice and immediately just think, because I'm not showing my face, that it's AI. It's not. It is me. I just changed my voice up a lot and there was a tonal change and everything. But that was incredibly unexpected. Like, Jack was looking for someone that subscribed in December. Trying to tell territory, hello. So I really enjoyed it. I mean, Jack's never going to see this, but if you do, man, thank you so much. Like, I react to Jack's stuff and interact. I watch all of Jack's channels. I've watched him for a long time. Really, really, I can't believe that came up. I think I was watching it on that channel and just subscribed in December, didn't think about it. And then that came up. The fact that he was like, oh, someone that subscribed December. Because I saw the name, and then when he was like, oh, it's going to be December, and bang, I was like, wait, what? And then to hear my voice was just absolutely crazy. So yeah, so maybe some of you realised it anyway when you watched, because I know some of you guys watched Jack. Maybe some of you heard the voice and thought, wait a minute, that's familiar. But yeah, it's me, not AI. I'm a real person. I'm a real boy. So that is me. But yeah, so if anyone's wondering, yes, I do write books. I have, if you go into Amazon and look for Titan the Courageous Tiger and Titan Saves Christmas, you will find both of those books that I wrote. I've also got another book that's just been illustrated at the moment that I've got coming out soon, which is Titan and his friend Billy. Billy the Bear, where they take on some poachers. But yeah, that was the point of the channel. Use AI to save myself some money because I can't afford the animation. But everything else is me. It's me doing the voices for all of it on there. So yeah, a little irritated by the AI slop because one, I wrote the fucking stories. God damn it. They're not going to be complex stories for kids. But anyway, I won't get annoyed. I am very happy that Jack, on it though, and I'm loving the fact that there was something stupid by AI in the background there, that it was a duck snowman thing. I should have, of course, gone into that and just scrubbed that out of the background. But it adds to it now. And if anyone's wondering, there was somebody that asked, shouldn't you do a To the Beach 2 now? Oh, hell yeah, you better believe that's coming. I'm going to do another adventure to the beach. This time, and at the beginning of the video, even though most of my audience obviously are not the same age as Jack's, I'm going to shout out Jack and just be like, hey, this is for Jack, part 2. But anyway, we're getting into some Geoguessr stuff now, but I just thought I had to address the elephant in the room in case any of you had actually gone on to that video, that yes, that is me, Tony Tale Territory is me. I repurposed an old channel that I didn't want to use anymore, basically so that I could get some kid stories out there to help me with ideas and stuff for when I'm actually writing actual books. So yeah, so much fun, really unexpected, loving the fact it was there, loving Jack, and yeah, if you haven't seen that video, do go and check it out. Obviously the video link is in the description. Let's get on to the main thing now, shall we?
Today I'm playing a custom Geoguessr map called Jack Sucks at Geography Locations. This is 32 locations related to me in some way. Some locations may be very significant to the Jack Sucks at Live universe, some may be a tidbit Jack has once shared from his past, and others may just have a...
Okay, so a little bit different. I wasn't sure what to expect because the video just says that it's every location in this Geoguessr map is from my life. So I just expected it to be like, I don't know, places, maybe like the wee bush and like places maybe he's lived or stuff like that. Although that must be kind of creepy that people know exactly where it was. But okay, so it's going to be places he's mentioned as well, which could be almost anywhere really. But yeah, let's see.
A small mention in a random video. Sounds exciting, doesn't it? This map was sent to me and made by Jakuwu.
Jakuwu.
Thank you, Jack. Now, in theory, I should recognize every location, but I have a feeling I'm probably not going to.
Let's sometimes tell you.
Let's do a few run-throughs. We are on the motorway to begin with. Ooh,
yeah.
We are on the motorway in
Wales.
Is this where I got a speeding ticket? I bet it is.
What the?
I've only had one speeding fine in my life, and it was on my way to Wales.
Okay, so that's going to be the most random thing to pick up on. But like, yeah, it's got a speeding ticket. And he's mentioned that, I'm guessing, in a Reddit video, probably. This is going to be some serious, like, Jack sucks at geography lore here.
I went 46 in a 40. I made a video about it over on my Tesla channel because I had to do a 3-hour speed
so you mentioned it.
course. And
okay, so it's not just on geography or something, or life or something, even the geography channel. So, said that, didn't I? Even the... Oh dear. Even the Jack Massey Welsh, like that channel is well over on that one, which means this is going to go deep as hell, because I don't watch the Jack Massey Welsh channel because I don't drive, so it's pointless to me. I'm not going to get anything out of it, because he does actually do. I think I've watched one video and I expected it to be more, jokey, and he was doing like proper car stuff, which is fair enough. It's a car channel.
I am assuming that this is the road where it happened. That is
I don't know his Wales, so obviously it's around there, but I couldn't tell you where in Wales.
But I reckon I can get kind of close. So it is northern Wales around.
Oh, there you go.
There's we see Llandudno, the sign for it. We can also see the.
I'm well aware, by the way, that me and Jack are both unable to do the sounds that is in Welsh, but we're both giving it a go.
Half a mile. Okay, and presumably, what direction are we heading? We're heading.
Do let me know how well the audio is working, as always, because oh god,
work it out exactly. We've got 44 seconds left. I would say I'm probably pretty good where I am. Do you reckon? Do you think that's about half a mile? Maybe a little bit further.
Oh, he's being way more specific than I am here.
Nice. Not
2 points off. I mean, come on.
Probably would have got a perfect score.
570 yards away. It does always kind of annoy me that on Geoguessr. Like, if you're in a bigger country, 570 yards is 5,000. But if you're in a smaller country, it's not. And I'm like, it should be the same. If it's in country, it should be the same full stop.
See, I don't actually know for sure if this is where I got the speeding ticket, but I assume it is. That is a really, really funny first location. Hit me with the next one. What have we got? Bush? Another very rural area.
That's not it.
Is this the...
I was going to say that's the Wee Bush, but it's not, is it? Because the Wee Bush was... like, that was... in a village. This is just down some rural path. Oh wait, is this when he did the 100,000 steps?
Is this the Wee Bush? Maybe.
Oh, he does the same thing, yeah. Yeah, look, he's got like he's in a village there.
Go ahead and have a urination at one point, so I did it in.
No longer on
actually
on Google.
Look like the Wee Bush location to me. That was in a place called Eggleton. So let's go down the road and see if we can work that out. Because I don't think this is where that is. Moorlands. No, I don't think
the Moorlands. That's Staffordshire.
Where are we here then? This is a bit of a weird one. I'm going to be honest. I mean, it could be like from a previous Geoguessr.
Okay, so the Moorlands is Staffordshire. I used to live in Staffordshire, and there was a pub near me called Queen of the Moorlands or something like that. So it's up Staffordshire way, but he's from further up than that, right?
It's a video that I made years ago. Who knows? Yeah, this is not where I filmed Geoguessr in real life. I used to have that phone case. That's crazy. I don't know where this is. What have we got? The Anchor Inn. It's definitely UK. It's very, very UK feeling.
Yeah, that's... I mean, the Union flag everywhere.
What is this location? People are going to have to let me know in the comments of this video what this location is.
Yeah, let me know as well. Where the hell Upperteen?
What? There's going to be some debate in the comments of people trying to work out why this is significant to me, because I don't know what it is. I've only got 16 seconds left.
I'm trying to think. I mean, I watched Jack
based on the fact that I am in the north, I should go somewhere north, right? Like, I could go up here. Maybe I'll find out where
No, that's Staffordshire. It's Staffordshire. Moorlands is near Staffordshire.
Let's see. I should have gone further
near Stoke-on-Trent, near Stafford. There you go.
Where are we?
That's only because I know Moorlands refers to Staffordshire.
I have no idea. Okay, not a great answer there. Let's.
I'd have beaten him on a Geoguessr for that round.
Right, what have we got?
Where's this?
Where's this? Is this Newcastle? Station, metro? Okay.
That's not Newcastle.
It doesn't immediately stick out to me. It's so weird knowing that the Scarborough. Are we in Scarborough? That says Scarborough Hotel. Leeds Station.
Oh, there you go.
Wait, what? Why is Leeds on here? I was in Leeds like 2 days ago, and I did mention it in the Reddit video. So has this location been added just because of that?
They are quick off the mark, whoever's doing it.
Let's go to Leeds. Let's find Leeds Station. Here it is.
This must have taken so much effort to create this map. It's really cool.
We've got a minute. Shabab restaurants. Okay, if we zoom in here, do we have Shabab restaurants? I don't think we're quite at the station, are we? Because there's a sign to it. Scarborough Hotel.
Imagine the amount of effort. Because, like, he's mentioned there was something there from the Jack Massey Welsh channel. This is probably from a Reddit video. Like, this guy's, whoever's created this, whoever Jack UW is, has put some effort in. I mean, fair play, man. If you're watching this video, fair goddamn play.
Hotel. Do you think we can see Scarborough Hotel? Maybe I need to zoom out a little bit.
So Scarborough Hotel because it's
just in time. What road is this?
On the way to Scarborough.
A653 is nearby. Can we see road names from this distance? A58, M60. Okay, yeah, we got that one. Okay, I'm just gonna go in the city centre because I'm about to run out of time. Let's see where we were. Oh, I should have
not far
at the station.
Not far at all.
That would definitely have been a perfect score if I just stayed where I was. Yeah, I think the only reason that
so many times I do that, it's just like, oh no, I think it's here. No, let's move.
Nope. Over the weekend.
4999 as well.
We've not got a flat score. We let ourselves down a bit on the one before that. Oh, I know where we are here. Sent into space.
Oh, that's that channel where he said,
yeah, 100 million playboy into space. So there is a shot near the beginning of me driving and parking right here.
Yes.
So can I find that? They are based in Sheffield, and it's kind of on the way to Sheffield from like this direction, I think. It's probably more in the grey bit. I think it's along the A57. I would like to find the exact spot. I know that
This is why I'm so bad with pinpointing. So I never pinpoint. I say never. I almost never pinpoint because I find it so much difficult because I don't know the roads. I've never really read a road map because I don't need to. I don't drive. So I just don't look at it. And it seems like I should because of Geoguessr, but just in my mind, I'm so just not used to doing that unless I really know the place, it's just not worth it for me because it feels really weird.
They are like pretty much just off the motorway or the dual carriageway. Whereabouts do you think they would be? I've got a minute. Let's bail out. Let's like try and leave and see if we can get to the road. Okay, yeah, I remember this. It was down here. So it was 2 years ago is the last time I visited this place. Yeah, I remember being on these roundabouts. Okay, we've got some signs along here. City centre, M1, M18. It's probably on the M1 rather than on the A57.
Well, I mean, you've seen Worksop, so just look for Worksop and then go from there, maybe?
I'm sure it was like just off the motorway or something. It's got to be round here, but I'm not sure.
So
Let's just
Worksop and
see how
Sheffield,
far away we were. Once again, I was pretty much at the location, and then I moved at the last bit. Yeah, I was clicked around here, wasn't I? Okay, we're still pretty close. We were 2 miles away. And if we go to my space video, here we go. Look at this. There's my car parking up. Wait, there I am getting out with my PewDiePie briefcase. Here I am having a meeting with all the lads. Okay, 1 round left of this game, but I'm definitely going to play a few times. Ooh, we're at a Tesla station.
Is this where you bought it?
Is this the place that I picked up my Tesla? It's got to be. That was Leeds, I'm pretty sure. Oh, this might be where my car was serviced, which was Nottingham. Yeah, I think this is Nottingham, right? Yeah.
I'm sorry. Again, Jack UW. God damn, you put some effort into this. You didn't just go for the simple where he picked his Tesla up. You've gone for where it was serviced? I mean, what? That is putting in some time. Jeez, I've created one Geoguessr video. No, I haven't. I've created one Geoguessr map. It has like 7 locations on it. I just went for a few places that I've been, but FM, fair play.
I parked right there when I had my Tesla serviced. So, can I find Nottingham first of all? Yes, I can. Was it central Nottingham or was it on the outside? The only time I've been to Nottingham is to get my car serviced. So I don't really know the area. I don't know if it was like
literally been there once then.
I got there kind of quick. So I'm going to kind of look from the M1 and hope for the best. Where could it be? They're often near a McDonald's. T&S Motors? That sounds kind of close. This is the sort of area that it could be. I suppose really I should look at some science, shouldn't I? And I could work it out. I'm being lazy, truth be told.
You watch, he's going to move it again, be it TNS Motors
the
or something.
A52, Grantham. Can we find the A52? I find the A60. I guess the town centre is going to be around here. I think I'm probably not that far away. Let's drop a guess. Okay, it was actually the other side of town centre. It's down here. Let's have
Ironically, it was where he was
Tesla
about to go and didn't
here
go.
I am, the actual video, and you can see there I am pulling in, and then I get parked up there 3 years ago. Jack, there's some great little locations here. It's a real variety. Okay,
it is.
How did we do?
Good
we got
variety.
24,000. Basically, we got all of them other than this one, and it's the one I can't remember why it's significant. I'm honestly really curious. Right,
and the only reason I was better at that one is purely because I lived in Staffordshire, so I know Moorlands.
This is something totally different.
It's wax. It's Madame Tussauds, right?
Madame Tussauds, right? Yeah, Madame Tussauds. So I went to.
Okay, that's a really weird way of saying it, right? Is that just me? He just said Tussauds. It's Madame Tussauds, right? Say it however you want, but am I the only one that finds that strange? I don't know. Anyway, I could not find that for
10 years old.
fucking love nor money in London.
Significant about the trip.
I don't think the only time I've seen a Madame Tussauds is in Amsterdam.
I don't really actually know.
I have no idea where in London that is.
John Wayne over there.
Never seen it.
Daniel Craig, Judi Dench, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Bruce Willis.
It's nice to see some waxwork figures that actually look like the people. The amount of times you have these and you see them and they're all like just really crap. It's quite nice to see ones that are like from a proper place.
There, we've got, that's Steven Spielberg. I have a photo of me and Steven Spielberg. I'll try and find it after this round. Wait, why am I just looking around Madame Tussauds? I meant to be looking for it on the map.
When did Jack meet Steven Spielberg? Or is he talking about the map?
What's the way of looking for this if I have no idea on the location? It'll probably show up from this distance because it is a fashion and textile museum.
Near the London Eye, maybe? Over that way?
So you'd think it would show up from this distance. Tate Britain, could it be around there? Maybe. Buckingham Palace, probably not super close to Buckingham Palace. I'm guessing it's on this side.
I have no idea.
10 seconds left.
What the hell is it?
I don't know. Tower of London. Do you know what? There's lots of like attractions over here, so I'll click in this area. Let's see.
It's my Marylebone.
I once again moved. I think I've
done
that pretty much every
round. Oh my god!
I've moved away from...
I've done the Regent. I've done the Parks Marathon where you go through Regent's Park, the half marathon even. I never saw it.
From where it is. So, there it is, Madame Tussauds. 3 miles. That's okay. Alright, I've done what I always do when looking for old pictures, and that is scour my mum's Facebook page. I could not find me at Madame Tussauds, but here I am dressed as Captain Hook, so hopefully that suffices.
Nice.
Alright, let's play again. We've had
that's
this
probably what I do actually if I went
we know where this is.
Oh, well, that's Wales again, yeah.
To Spain. This is the Llandudno speeding ticket incident once again. This is our opportunity to get a perfect score.
Images there were. I didn't see it.
Right? If I click there, that's got to be 5,000 points. Oh, what? That's the worst. Just move on. We're getting too many of the same location.
It's not just only 5 images.
Let's get a fresh round. Ooh, okay. This is a familiar sight. So weird seeing somewhere like this pop up. Okay, if I have a little scroll down here, you will see the house that I grew up in. This is where I lived until I was about 12. Looks like the house is empty at the moment.
That just looks... And it's just sold again. So whoever bought it off of your parents and sold it on now. That is such a cool building. Like, I don't know, this probably means nothing to some people, but the brickwork there, I just think looks really cool. Like, that feels like a real nice rural village, just really old-fashioned. I don't know, there's something so nice about it. That just seems like, that doesn't seem like a normal terrace house or a normal, you know, normal just row of houses. There's actually some life to that, some rusticness to it. That looks, I don't know. I like the look of it.
But this door, I remember my mum picking out this door in the early 2000s. We have a little walk here. Yeah, obviously I spent so much of my time in this playground.
Very much in the countryside.
I can go down the back.
So I'm from the countryside, but in the southeast.
Oh, this is crazy. That's my bedroom. That's where I grew up. And then if we look here, this is our old yard. Isn't it? Obviously, these photos are taken from when we...
I need to go back and look at some of where I used to live as a kid. Because, again, I'm from the countryside. I wouldn't put it on here, but that's so cool. It's so weird. I never really... I don't know why. I didn't really think of him as having come from the countryside. I presumed he'd maybe come from a city in the north or a town, but this looks like a proper little village.
we didn't live there anymore. But if we zoom in on this ramp, because my dad's in a wheelchair, so he had a ramp put in, obviously. But on the day that the concrete was placed, our dog Rastus ran through it. So this little thing you can see on the left, that's Rastus's paw print. And it's just kind of cute that 20 years later, it is still there. Anyway, I've been wittering on and probably ruined my chance at a perfect score. Can I get there? How fast can I find my own house? About there. I got there. Yes.
Nice.
5,000.
Oh, we got the 5,000 for that. 40 yards away. Damn.
Cute starting one. We got another repeater. It's an opportunity for a perfect score, though. I'm not going to say no.
Got a perfect score ready. Go again.
I think it was like around here, right? I think it was south. I clicked over here.
It was south from Nottingham one, yeah.
You should be able to see it, right? Can we make it pop up? Hooters? Why is there a Hooters in Nottingham? Yeah.
I think that may be the only Hooters in Britain.
Unfortunately, find the exact spot. What I will say though is it's nice to be doing a solo Geoguessr video. I don't think I've done a solo Geoguessr video for over a year.
I've only done solo, Jack. I mean, if you want to pop on with me, I think that'd be a great thing to do. Yeah.
All right, we go again. It's this stupid one. The place that I don't know.
Okay, so Staffordshire,
but it was near Stoke-on-Trent, right? Stoke-on-Trent. Yeah, it was like around here.
Wow, was it Stoke-on-Trent like that? That sounds more northern than Stoke-on-Trent. Stoke-on-Trent is just, you call each other Duck. You're out, Duck. It is very strange when you have a big guy just go, you're out, Duck. It's just strange. It was strange as a kid when I grew up, when I was like 14, 15. Everyone calls each other Duck, especially because I came from like West Sussex. So, you know.
Where? Alton Towers? Is it near Alton Towers? Is that why it's clicked? I've been to Alton Towers before. It was round here, right? Somewhere in that vicinity. Yeah, pretty close. Okay, next one. Ooh, somewhere new. Do I recognize it? No, I don't. We've got some interesting stuff on the ground, though. We've got a big tree. What does that say? I can't read it. Very, very unhelpful. This is a bit worrying.
It looks familiar, but it's it's cut up into like too many images.
Been designed to commemorate reform.
It looks familiar. It's like a huge park somewhere, but
during the reform,
it's cut up so much.
James riots, 1866. The spot where reformers. This doesn't ring a bell to me. I don't understand. Where are we? Can I read that one? Hyde Park.
Oh
my
God!
All I need. Why is Hyde Park?
That's why it looks bloody familiar. It's Hyde Park. Fuck's sake!
Vlog. I did visit Hyde Park, so I did find a few. So there's Regent's Park. Here's Hyde Park. Can we find the monument?
Did I not see that?
I can't see the Albert Memorial.
I've probably been to that thing. So if I can't... You see what I mean though? Like, there's not 3 points there, really. Are there 3 points? I don't know. That doesn't look right. Something looks wrong about it. It looks like it's been cut up too many times. There's something really, really weird about it, I think. Maybe it's just me. Yeah.
See it. I'm probably not that close to it. I'm maybe more over this side instead. It'll be Reformer's tree. I think I found it. They said Reformer and there is a tree. Yeah, I'm feeling good about this one. Let's hit it. Let's click space.
Nice. Yes, 5,009 yards.
Found it. Very nice. And here I am in Hyde Park looking for my flags. What a
I remember that video. That was a better video than he got views for. That really was.
Ooh. I recognize this place as well. Once again, this is where I grew up. So this location, there is a church. That's where I was christened. We also have two ladies walking around in their dressing gowns. Cool. And
about right for
looking at the Google Cat. Yeah, pretty much summarizing Evenwood. Okay, so the reason that it is pointed at this closed down pub is because as a child, I ate a big fudge cake there once, and then it gave me a migraine, and I threw up all over the toilet.
That is
the most vomit I've ever been able to create.
Random stuff to have gone
so
to.
That's a great little.
He mentioned something on a video about him having fudge cake there, and it's got Jack UW. Damn, you doing some background on this. Jesus.
Story to chat about. Let's find out where it is. So it's quite close to the house that I grew up in. Basically, I think we're right there. It's the Traveller's Rest, and you can see it on the map. Hopefully, the Traveller's Rest isn't actually closed down. That should be a perfect score. And it is. Very, very nice. Okay, that was a better game. That was almost a perfect score. We were 5 off. We did good there. Okay, we're going to go again, but I would like to do maybe another video on this, seeing as there's 32 locations. Because so far, we've had pretty much all of them in the UK, but I think there are locations from all over
Yeah,
the world.
I presumed
we
Australia because he
have-
lived in Australia for 6 months,
where are
right?
we here then? Town centre, but which town centre? The
Avonside.
Gateway. Don't recognise this. Well, we'll have to have a little drive down then, won't we? Where's them signs? Take a look at some signs.
You always end up
What
nowhere
is
near the
this
goddamn sign.
location? This is obviously UK. Town centre again. Yeah, but which town centre? Station, okay. But which station?
Stratford-upon-Avon.
Park?
Oh, it's
Right,
Shakespeare.
got
Stratford-upon-Avon,
plenty of
right?
McDonald's. We've just got lots of very classic looking.
Why was he there, though?
Here.
If it's Stratford, it's Stratford-upon-Avon. And that's why it's Avonside, yeah.
Makes me think we're in Stratford-upon-Avon, which is where Shakespeare was born. And I did go on a holiday with my mum there when I was once again probably.
He went on a holiday there. When did he even mention this? I don't even remember that. Jack UW has just. I don't know whether they've gone through like a load of videos or whether they've just gone randomly into the videos, like just scrolled and just pointed and gone, yeah, I'm going to get something from there to just make it really random and just really deep lore. Because, goddamn.
Around 12 years old. Is that why this is mentioned? Birthplace. Yeah, this has got to be Stratford-upon-Avon. Yeah.
Birthplace and death on his birthday.
Birthplace. Okay, I now only have 30 seconds to find Stratford, though.
Shakespeare's
really
random thing there.
So the same
Right,
holiday,
Jane
it was a
Seymour.
bus holiday, and I
also
went
went there
Bath,
when I
so
was
can
younger.
see Bath, but can we see Stratford? I see Bradford-upon-Avon. Oh no, I've only got 15 seconds. I shouldn't have chatted. I should have just started looking. And we went to Longley as well for the third place. So it's got to be around here somewhere. Where is it? I can't see it.
I wouldn't be able to pick it out on a map either.
Where was it? It's quite a bit further north. It was way further north. 65 miles away. There we go. South.
I know I've been to
Birmingham.
it,
All right,
but
we
I
worked
wouldn't
out
be
where
able
the
to pick it
location
out
was,
on a
I
map
just didn't find it
at
quick
all.
enough. Ah, I recognise this one. This is from my Geoguessr in real life video because that is where I spawned in with my little chair and my blindfold. So I will be able to find this with ease, and I'm not wasting any time. Where is it? It's in Rutland.
I can really easily find this. God damn it.
Is it around here somewhere, maybe? I did just say I would be able to find it with ease.
Yep.
Hang on.
It's
I know
so
it was near a big
surprising
lake.
sometimes. I actually find it really difficult in the UK sometimes because you're like, oh, I know where this is. But, like, it's because you're used to going there. You can't necessarily find it on a map. Like London. I am not great when trying to find places in London on a map. But I can get to there real fucking easy. It's, yeah. You don't need it on a map half the time.
Peterborough. It was near Peterborough, kind of. I think it's along the A1.
I've been to Peterborough
actually,
once, and it was so I could get a fast-track passport.
South. I'm looking for somewhere that's called like
the only thing I know about
or
Peterborough.
something.
That's where the main
Eggleton.
office is, or
There
it
we
used
go,
to be anyway.
Oakham and Eggleton, and there's the big lake. Okay, yeah, we got it. So Eggleton's a really tiny village. The Triangle. It didn't used to be called the Triangle. I think that might have been added in by one of my subscribers. But yeah, I can remember.
Renamed just for you,
and
Jack.
I went to have a look at this post box to see if there was any info on it. So let's drop a guess. There we go. And you can already recognize the thumbnail.
That'd be really cool to do. I just don't know the logistics.
I'm on the little triangle.
I'd love to do that and just get put onto a flight, but the problem is I could put, earbuds in so I can't hear where we're going. I would love to do that if I could think of the logistics of doing it. It'd be really cool.
Where are we? Oh, I recognize this one, another one close to where I grew up. There's a real amazing variety of locations. So this is the Manor House Hotel and Spa, and they have a little pool in the back there, which we might be able to go get a glimpse of, to be fair, if we can just head through here. Yeah, the pool is like there. Can we get any further down? Maybe we can approach from the back. Maybe we can get a little photo of the pool on this side. Yeah, there's the pool. That's the pool. Well, anyway, that pool is where this infamous image of Jack in a pool was taken. That was about 8 years ago.
Okay, well, that's mentioned over and over and over again then. I had no idea where it was, though.
Bishop Auckland, specifically West Auckland, and I should be able to find it if I can just get my bearings a bit. I've got 32 seconds. I should be able to spot this. I just can't quite get my angles correct. So if you travel from Evenwood, you'd go down that way. So it's got to be more over here then. There it is, Manor House and Spa. Yes, excellent. Nice. So I think I'm fine pretty much clicking there. Let's get it. Yeah, very nice.
5,013 yards.
Ooh, what have we got here? This one is familiar,
no, very
actually.
rural.
I feel like I've been here, but I don't recognize why. Are we in North Yorkshire, maybe? I'm going to have a little walk down here.
It's very nice.
Spruce Gill. This looks really, really familiar, but I don't actually
nice and residential, but also very kind of...
Here? Let's get down over here, please. Can
very rural, very out of the way.
This feels very much like North Yorkshire to me. I can't get out. Let's return to the start. I need to get out of this housing estate and try and find some signs. This feels like where me and Becky used to walk Becky's dogs when I lived in North Yorkshire for a bit.
When the hell did you mention that?
When on earth would I have mentioned that? Oh my god.
out of my head, Jack. I literally, yeah. I mean, when would it? Firstly, when would he have mentioned that? Because why the fuck would you mention that? Because that's like quite a specific detail of your life. And also, get out of my goddamn head, Jack.
Yeah. When did I mention that? Becky's family used to live in like one of these houses here. I have no idea when I've talked about
Jack
that.
UW has done some
weird.
deep dives
it's the
here.
first place I thought of, but I didn't mention it because I was like, well, it won't be there. When have I talked about that? So it was Askew, and it's probably like there is what I would guess. I'm not 100% confident on the area.
Just
yeah, I'm going to go there. Let's guess. Nice.
5,000 again, 150 yards.
When have I talked about that? Right, we play our last location. Looks like UK wants to get Penistone. Yeah.
Peniston. It's Peniston. It's a running joke, and I know, but it does irritate me.
Penistone or Pennystone, as the locals like to refer to.
Really? I've never heard anyone call it Penistone. Peniston, I've heard a lot. But
to it as is a place that I've always dreamed of visiting. It's somewhere around here in the Peak District. I'd often drive past it on my way to Wales, and there was a video I did ages ago called Street View Bingo where I had to try and find the word penis somewhere, and penis.
Oh, you will find that all over the place in England.
Anytime you mention it, you get Penistone residents commenting on.
I mean, we have a place in England called Finger in Hoe. I'm just saying, you can find penis.
Whereabouts would it be, though? It's probably somewhere around here, right? I think it's a bit more out of the Peak District. I don't think it's quite in it. I recognize these places because I've visited them. I don't think it's that close. Is it more north? Like, it is. Yes. We found it. Okay. What is it that we're next to right now? Church Street, the carpet and bed shop. Okay. Church Street, anyone? There's Church Street, carpet and bed shop. That should get us a perfect score, right? Yes, it absolutely does. Okay. What did we get? I'm disappointed I couldn't find Stratford-upon-Avon because otherwise that could have been a pretty much perfect score there. Okay, I really enjoyed that. We have 32 locations though, so I could play that
Definitely
again. Big
should
shout
go
out to
back
Jack
and
for
find that
creating
more.
that map. He must have done a lot of research.
Definitely.
There's some really specific areas mentioned there. Anyway, thanks guys for watching, and I'll...
Oh, thank you for watching me as well. But yeah, that was fun. That was interesting finding stuff because Jack UW has put some effort in there. I mean, damn. There was some stuff in there that I can't remember at all him talking about. Peniston, obviously, we've heard him talk about before. The Triangle, I remember that episode. That was a few years ago now. But yeah, there's a lot of ones on there that... no idea. Never heard it. God damn. And then also, yeah. Tony Tale Territory. That's me. I'm intrigued. Did anybody recognize the voice? Did anyone recognize the voice? Or maybe you thought it was an AI voice or something. I don't know. Hopefully people realized I'm a real person. You know, this is real too. I've not computer generated myself, but there we go. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed that. Very random episodes there because at the beginning of it I started with another video because still weird, still unexpected. Anyway, I'll stop yapping. That was fun. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you on Wednesday. Thanks everyone.